Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to some Andor.
Yeah, it's Andor Day.
It is Andor Day. And so we got Season 2, Episodes 7 and 8 that we are checking out today. And if you want our full and cut reactions and early ad-free access, you can see every moment over on Patreon. Links in the description of the video, also in a pinned comment. And yeah, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Whatever the mission is, I'm coming.
Ah, such a great way to end it.
Yes, it was. Which means we're probably in for some heartbreak in this episode.
No, Bix is back.
She does seem back. Pretty planet.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
It's the rebels.
It's a rebel base.
You would be for the Empire.
He likes order, structure.
Yes. And he's a strong rule enforcer in the house.
Is he one of Saw's men now?
I would guess yes.
Ooh.
Take your shirt off. And don't tell me it's better.
Easy, easy.
That was easy.
Pick another spot.
Just relax.
What are you gonna do?
Anything I want.
Oh, yeah!
Hey,
Cock block.
look at this. I can come back.
Don't you dare.
Ethan wants to know if you're ready to work. He knows you were hurt. If he does, it's because you told him.
He's got spies everywhere.
All we do here is get ready. Ethan is making things happen. Easy.
Yeah, he sounds like Saw, making things
You wanna
happen.
fight or you wanna win?
There you go.
Going it alone doesn't cut it anymore. Maybe you should tell him yourself. Maybe you should tell us where you've been.
The continued and inexplicable Gorman.
So much for the happy reunion.
I know. They're on the same side, but they're on different paths.
You can feel this city, which was already on edge these past few months, tightening up.
This hair's gotten quite long.
That's what you've been doing. It's being destroyed. Dragging you out there. For what? Help him torch the place? It's not like that. It's the Empire with the torches. They've gone insane. So, what does he need me for? ISB Supervisor Dejamira. She destroyed Ferrix. She killed my father. You know her. She's there now, and she's there waiting to be killed. And I know you're gonna say it's for revenge, but it's not. She's been coming for Luthen since Ferrix. You know she has to be stopped. I'm late for my briefing. You need to calm down. You act like Luthen's the enemy. That would be easier.
What did Will say that he said that would be easier?
I didn't hear it either. Was it maybe don't make us the enemy?
Yeah. There we go.
Sorry to keep you waiting. The Emperor has taken a great interest in the situation. We are moving forward with the original plan.
There is apparently no suitable replacement or synthetic alternative for the Gorman substrate material. I don't know the science, but it's bad luck, Gorman.
We need what's in the ground, and when we're done, there won't be much left to call home.
When?
The fleet will be fully positioned in 48 hours.
We'll need a declaration of martial domain as soon as possible.
She's unavailable at the moment.
Clearly they've been given orders not to tell you.
You're aware, sir, that the insurgents have weapons at this point.
We're counting on it.
Everything's going according to plan. The Empire's plan.
I can't even get in there.
It's being investigated.
The rumor is it's a setup.
They're running it down.
Who? And who's this tactical guy in your control room?
There's evidence of outside agitators.
That's what I came here for. Now there's evidence I have to beg for?
We are trying to prevent an incident.
Like keeping me in the dark.
Need to know basis.
My sources say this is nonsense. What am I doing here?
Please, you need to go home and pack and be ready to leave when I tell you. We'll be back in Coruscant. We'll be together. We'll be rewarded.
For what? What have we accomplished?
You'll find out soon enough. That'll shut him up.
Yep, she's like, stop asking questions.
Do what I told you.
That was the other half of it. Stop asking questions
Yep.
and do as I say, and then she said it, so okay.
I mean, she did give me a kiss, so I guess.
You traded your controlling mother for your controlling girlfriend.
Are you planning to go to the office today?
Eventually. It's lovely out. I'm sure we'll walk.
It's just they're asking for schedules this week.
Who's asking?
Senate security.
Oh, ridiculous. I'll speak to them. I'm requesting a new driver.
Don't. They might send someone smart. Apologies, I've been awaiting your arrival. A word, if you please.
I'll see you upstairs.
How can I help?
Turn back the clock. Send everyone home.
Oh, I wish I could make that so.
They have no shame, do they? They don't even bother to lie badly anymore. I suppose that's the final humiliation. I came here to thank you, Mon. Your constant courage, the brave face you put to the world.
I've done a poor job letting you know how much I admire your grace.
She's an inspiration.
Protect yourself.
Yep.
Sounds like a farewell there.
Yes, it does.
Don't think I'm ever gonna see you again.
Nashmik regulon. Dialer Pandor amnestor madal bi yompey. Fantalesk bi moukar bi vultekat. Sur fedelt kumbi fantalesk. En laifik benash bi selmo poch. Fik up serefort.
Wir kumten bien d'optical suke en Thomas Trepoche.
So their resistance is going well.
Gonvul, smatsim nash. Nash lurg. Se bi fe madal. Nash trompint. Nash bidumgor. Nash bidumgor. Dilan molen malai.
Then what are we fighting for? Yeah. It seems like that's always the two sides of the rebellion, I guess. What was there, you know, the Malcolm X and the Martin Luther King Jr., Professor X, Magneto.
Peaceful protest or violent resistance.
Seriously. What? You could have just asked me.
You would have said no.
Then what are we doing here?
What's the harm? I wouldn't be faking something if it never worked.
Why not?
If I was in pain, I'd try to do everything I could to fix it. You just run around pretending like nothing's wrong and everyone knows it's not true. What's the risk?
Exactly.
What is this?
She spotted your energy, your negative energy.
I don't know.
You set this up.
No. Who are you?
Nobody.
I was just walking home. We're just leaving.
Can you wait? Give us a moment. I'll be back.
I've been compelled to heal you.
I'll see you back there.
He's got a blaster burn that's not healing.
Your right shoulder. May I?
Again, what's the harm?
He's paranoid.
Mm-hmm. She does heal it. There's things out there that you can't explain. Like the Force.
Thank you.
Let me touch your shoulder.
The clarity, that feeling. It's been a very long time. I thought it had gone for good. So easy to lose faith. They come no matter what. Sometimes it even works, but this. You, all that you've been gathering. The strength of spirit. Surely you must feel it.
I'll work on that.
Why are you so upset?
I asked you not to do this. Stay if you want.
Stay, ask her. What'd she see?
Who is he?
A pilot. Soldier.
Hero.
Tell me what you saw.
I sense the weight of things. Things I can't see. Pain, fear, need. Most beings carry the things that shape them. They carry the past. But some, they're gathering as they go. There's a purpose to it. He's a messenger. There's some place he needs to be. Have you known him long?
I don't remember not knowing him.
Maybe you're the place he needs to be.
Yeah. And Cassian didn't need to hear all this. You're the one that did.
Enza, I think there's a way out of this before things go too far. My people are convinced you're being coordinated by outside agitators. If we could lay this off on outsiders, then...
Don't think you're in the inner circle anymore, dude.
Yeah.
Starting to heal.
Yeah. Seems like the first time he's starting, Cyril's starting to, like, I don't know, doubt he's on the right side. Or at least realize the other side isn't as bad as he thought. They got good people too.
What happened when she touched you?
She's a cook in the mess hall.
And you're more than a pilot.
It's ridiculous.
She knew you were there. She felt it from across the yard. She wasn't making that up. That wasn't a scam.
What was it then?
I don't know. I don't even think she knows. But it happened, and I could sense it, and I'm not afraid to say that. She called you a messenger. I've had dreams like that.
Why are you doing this?
I know you felt something. That's why you're so upset. Let it in. It could only be good. There's no other reason.
So listen.
Find an exit plan.
Without a destination.
It's a personal trip.
The ship's to be fitted with hypercoms tomorrow.
We're back soon.
That is unacceptable and you know it. This isn't a base for privateers.
Who said? You know where I stand. The day I need permission to come and go, I'm gone.
That day is near.
You guys need him.
Mm-hmm. He knows it, but that's why he's afraid of him leaving.
Yeah, but being so anal about the rules isn't gonna keep him there.
Yeah. Just holding on too tight.
For alert! Quick time!
Get these men shaped up and ready for presentation.
There's not a man amongst them, sir, but I'll do what I can.
What is that supposed to be? They look like children.
Talk to me.
1200 at the mark. What are you doing?
What?
Look where you're going.
You said come in low, right? You okay?
Yeah.
He's having way too much fun fucking with him.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen you in a while.
I know. Everyone's so busy.
No more smuggling.
I needed a break.
It's good to hear you say that.
I was getting reckless.
She felt like she had nothing to live for.
They sent me to talk to you, Draven, Dodonna. They need him, Biggs. They're on the verge of promoting him, and then he goes and does something like this morning. I know how deeply you believe in what we're doing. We're not Luthen's puppets anymore. We're not a bunch of maniacs running around Aldani. We're building a real army. Cassian is a leader now.
He's always been a leader. He's always had an end to lead.
A little discipline doesn't seem too much to ask.
He'll be there when you need him.
She's definitely speaking from experience there. He'll be there when you need him. She knows. He always is.
Second floor. Third from the left. She's in there. She sleeps in the building. She's easy to spot. She doesn't stay in the place very long.
The glass. Might need 2 shots.
I don't know. It's old. I can ask. Right, here comes my guy. Ferris.
Stoneman's guy.
I don't know, man. Seems way too risky.
Well, we know they can't kill Andor, but nothing says they can't kill Will.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Ronnie
Guja.
I don't see an interest in. Journalists require imperial approval.
I know, yeah. I just got in.
We'll have to go over there tomorrow and sort it out.
We're required to notify them.
Of course, yeah.
The Alderaan group, their shuttle's been cancelled.
Again, good luck with that. I have a room at the front facing the plaza.
Ah, perfect.
Most guests don't see that anymore. It can be loud.
I'm a deep sleeper.
She will report it. We turn over our guest list each afternoon.
Thanks for the heads up.
Good to know.
And you'll have to carry your own bag this time. You know the way.
Remembers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been a year since he's seen him, and he made that much of an impression on that guy. Like, he sees, like, how many guests?
But nobody's like Cassian.
Yeah.
He's very charismatic.
He is.
And I imagine in his line of work, not many people ask him about his thoughts, his family.
Yeah.
What it's like to be Gorman right now.
Is that it, Will? You have a Gorman girlfriend.
Is this the weather center?
Here's guys tonight.
We'll be updating the forecast at first light.
I'll make sure to listen.
We're always here.
It's the Desperado suitcase.
Gave him a great room.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna complicate things. Son of a bitch.
It was a setup episode.
Yeah.
But they did a great job building the tension of what's to come. Because we ended the last episode on a win, I was afraid we were going to get a heartbreak in this one. We didn't, but like there is this suspenseful anticipation of it coming. I don't know enough about the other characters to know anything beyond obviously Cassian has to live. So if they do truly try to take a hit out on Deirdre, Will could die. Deirdre could die. Cyril could die. Like, there's nobody else where I'm like, I know they continue. So they're doing a good job with the storytelling because, I mean, at this point, anything could happen.
I don't know. I don't feel like, I mean, out of all of them, I feel like Will could die because Will's kind of like had a transformation. Whereas I don't feel like Deirdre's transformation or like her like story or even especially Cyril's story, like I think like his is still definitely not finished. So if he were to die now, I think I'd be a little bit disappointed. Because like even in this one, you like I said, you saw hints like he was questioning the mission and what's going on and what they're actually doing and why he's being kept in the dark and trying to warn the rebels, whatever, that he was like infiltrating, cultivating, like not, I don't think in a way of because that's his like mission now, but it's a way of trying to save them in a sense. Yeah, because like we talked about before, we didn't like him. He was trying to do what he thought was the right thing, and like I think that's all he's just wanted to be the hero and wanted to views himself as a good person and a good guy. And so, yeah, like, I mean, I just find his character arc and story just very fascinating. So if he were to die, I'd be very sad before it's finished, at least.
I think the foreshadow for me is Will. And the reason is because Vel says, I had to stop what I was doing. I was getting reckless. Mm-hmm. Will, especially after his baptism by Saw, this whole thing could be reckless. I don't really know. I mean, he brought it to Cassian. Cassian usually is pretty thorough on assessing things and vetting missions, but seems to have gone along with this pretty easily because it came from Will. At least, like, we didn't see a lot of him doing a lot of deep digging in terms of, is this a good idea? It was sort of because it came from Will and because it's her in particular that they're going after. That was reason enough, which makes this mission potentially seem quite reckless. And knowing that Cassian has to live, and obviously is our hero, so I don't think he's expendable, even if I didn't know he had to live. Will is the one where he's probably arguably the most reckless at this point. And as far as I know, he could be expendable for the sake of the plot and story.
So as we were watching this, especially like with Vel talking to Biggs and telling Biggs like, how important Cassian was, and then it's like, oh, like, he can't afford to, like, he's like going to be like a leader now, and they can't afford to be going off like and doing these reckless things. And you were talking about before when the guy was trying to tell him not to like go, and he was like holding on too tight or whatever, like how that would just like kind of like pushing Cassian like even further away. It made me think of Dennis Rodman and the Chicago Bulls, and if you ever seen the documentary The Last Dance. That's what I was going to call it, Save the Last Dance. The Last Dance, then in that they basically say that like Dennis Rodman, like, he was like a loose cannon and a wild card, and like they kind of needed to let him be him, and like he would just be able to go off like to Vegas and like miss some games or like practices, and just like they'd be like, okay, well, he's going to eventually return, and when he does, he'll be recharged. And like and Jordan talked about how he's like, we knew that when it came time, he was going to show up and he was going to be there when we needed him. But in order for that to happen, we needed to let him like, go be Dennis. And that's kind of like, I don't think Cassian's as much of like an eccentric person as Dennis Rodman is. But it's in that same thing where like Cassian still just needs to go, I don't know, be free in the wild or whatever. And like still, like he can't just sit there and, I don't know, just be a leader and like, doing like the planning and everything like that. He needs to go out there and be reckless, and like that'll, like Big said, but he'll always be there when you need him, and to show up, he'll be there, but you just need to like give him a little bit of a leeway.
Yeah, I mean, I get where Vel is coming from, because obviously like they're trying to build an army. The people that they are recruiting are new to this, like new to armed forces and probably new to conflict and all this. And so instilling a sense of sort of order and reliability and some stability amidst the chaos can be really important. And like also having some structure kind of enforces that. And so Cassian kind of disregarding any kind of order or structure, especially when he's someone that they want to point to and be like, look at this guy, be like this guy, makes it really tough. At the same time, Cassian isn't doing anything new. They want him to change a bit, but Cassian is still just being Cassian. And this is how he's always been. He's never been good with authority. He's never been good at being controlled. He can kind of be led, like when he believes in something, when there's a cause that is something that he would want to be a part of, to follow, to support, he'll happily follow the person who can lead him to doing it in the best way. That's how Luthen got him on board in the first place. But he's not going to sit when Luthen tells him to sit, or jump when Luthen tells him to jump. He's very much his own man. And that's not ever going to change, I don't think.
I did like when he was talking with Will and they were arguing about, this mission that they're now going on. Cassian was saying, is like, well, do you want to fight or do you want to win? And winning means being smart about it. And, it means taking the longer view. And I think Cassian is starting to do that. Like before it was just about his survival. And now it's kind of like, getting a little bit more than that. It's like, it's not just about my survival. It's about our survival. And just saving the people that he loves and cares about, and wants them to be in a better world, universe, galaxy, whatever.
Yeah. And I think that's, that's part of it too with all of these, you kind of reference like the two sides of the fighting, the Professor X and Magneto, like, which way do you approach rebellion? And, I think naturally the Empire is going to take from people, take loved ones, take businesses, take homes, take security. So it's going to make a lot of people angry. And to release that anger, people are just going to want to fight. They just need to fight. That's all well and good, but that doesn't necessarily change anything. Then the question of like, okay, but how do you win? And I thought that was really interesting, like the rebels around the table on Gorman kind of discussing those things and, the talk of dignity coming into that conversation and like, well, if we can't be who we are, then what the hell are we fighting for? I think that's true. Like wanting to fight is fine. But then I think of like Saw. And do we want to turn into Saw? He is essentially like both the Empire and the antithesis of the Empire because it's his way and it's his law and order. And it's, fighting and destruction and everyone's expendable, which in a lot of ways is exactly what the Empire thinks. It just happens to be that Saw's fighting against them to be the antithesis rather than fighting with them, and you look at that and it's like, I don't want to be Saw. I might appreciate some of the results that his work gets if it helps the bigger picture, but like, that's not who you aspire to really be. And if that's who you become, then what are we fighting for?
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to turn into that which you're fighting against and opposing and, and hating. So,
which is easy to do when you hate.
Yeah, it is. Because if you're like, you gotta be like them to beat them. But anyways, we're gonna go on to episode 8 next.
Yep.
One on each side. Come on, soldier, look lively.
What is all this?
Did you know about this?
No, about what?
The barricades. What's going on here?
Yep, abort the mission.
They're opening the plaza.
You hear that?
They're not opening anything. They're putting a shell around the building. I won't get a shot from here.
Yeah, you guys don't know what's going on.
Building a fortress.
Don't do anything.
They're building a fortress.
There's reports coming in from the countryside. They're saying we've landed mining rigs. The mining equipment, already on site. Is that a story Director Krennic wants to be
We're
telling?
done with local rumors. The only story that matters is Gorman aggression.
The threats, the inexplicable resistance to imperial norm.
We need what's in the ground.
We need it now.
Our struggles with Gorman are well documented at this point.
Doing exactly what they want you to do.
And they've anticipated it, and they're ready for you.
There were mass curfew violations last night, and rumors of a general strike this morning.
Comms are down. We're making rounds. Imperial employees are to report immediately to the IOC building.
And they've said it. They said there's gonna be like, a fight coming.
This is gonna be a massacre.
They told all people beforehand. Yeah. He's finally seen it.
Yep. He's not gonna be able to stop it. He's just gonna get himself killed.
Yep, the galaxy is watching.
You dare walk our streets. You dare walk among us. How could we be so foolish?
Cassian tried to warn you.
You've destroyed us, People know what you're doing. We've had reports all night. There's mining equipment being dropped all over the planet. Rigs and droids.
It's a
and-
rumor.
Are you mad that I believe that? What kind of a being are you? What is it you've been sent to steal from us?
He doesn't know, and it's making him break.
I think because he's finally realizing how completely unimportant he really is. To the Empire, to her.
What I want is a comfortable ride home, but let's not confuse the chain of command. I'm the trigger supervisor, you're the finger. Make sure you're available.
That did not sit well with her.
No.
I'm not sure I'll be back. Not to worry, you were never here. Didn't lock you in.
I hope things work out for you.
Rebellions are built on hope.
Yes, they are. Oh, so close.
Wow.
Can't find Will. Not a sparkler. Those cause the most accidents now at 4th of July.
Where are you? You hear me? Talk to me.
There she is.
God, she's got a good stank face.
Yes.
I don't know if that was a part of her audition. Because, I mean, she just nails it.
Agitating you with a flyover. He sees the propaganda.
Yep.
I need to get upstairs. Just be a minute, sir. Just making sure we're all safe.
She wants you to calm down, take a breath, because you act crazy right now.
Just be a minute until things calm down.
You are on the outer circle.
Okay. This is a comfortable space to be in.
Mm-hmm. It's about as useful as you are. Just a droid for them to use.
Close all the exits. Yes, sir. Channel 5 is open. Standing by, sir.
Cassian, come on. Unless it was the Emperor himself that you were taking out. It's not worth it, and yeah, now you're all fucking trapped. Fish in a barrel.
They're green, sir. They're useless.
I see Imperial uniforms, Sergeant. I see a barricade lane to the memorial that I need kept open. You will march them out there immediately and secure the area, or you can all finish your days in an Imperial brig.
Stand to!
He's lovely.
Mm-hmm. And that's why they got people that like are so inexperienced or whatever, because they won't know how to handle this, and like
Yep.
they'll have itchy trigger fingers and
They'll get scared.
Yep. They'll hear them just like sing their national anthem like that. Give me chills.
Mm-hmm.
Wait! Hang on, I said wait!
Close it.
What are we doing here?
Following orders.
How long have you known about all this?
Since the beginning.
It was her idea.
Is this later?
It's too late already.
Please.
You're gonna tell me what this has really been about?
You're hurting me.
And you are going to tell me what the mining ships are doing here.
They're not.
There is an armada up there. They're already unloading in Gelnovi and Liqua. You couldn't even wait. You tell me it's a rumor, and I will throw you out that window. What have we been doing here?
There's a stone. Something in the dirt here. They need it. It's the energy program. It's directly from the Emperor. It's something they can't do without. They need the planet.
How long have you known this?
We're going home as heroes. This began long before we got here.
As murderers.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing this no matter what. We wanted to be together. You didn't seem to mind the promotions.
When he thought it was for a cause he believed in. Keeping law and order, and that's the moment I wanted to see. Ah,
I think the boy just became a man.
yeah. It's Good payoff. I mean, once he saw how the sausage got made, he didn't want him to be a part of it.
But what are you gonna do to stop it?
Go on TV.
Now that would be the smart thing to do.
Find Cyril. Bring him back. Do not let him leave the building.
Party pass is on the line.
It's a little late for stopping him leaving the building. Just gonna try to warn them. It's too late. So you can see Cassian.
Tell me where you are. West side. The columns by the calf house. Find me. I can't hear you.
Orders, please.
Proceed.
Put him on. Channel 5. Oh, 1 transmit 5, 1 calling 5.
5 online. Standing by.
Oof.
Fire at will. Repeat. Fire at will.
I think Cyril got through to her. Yep, we'll kill one of the guards. One of the guards will freak out.
Shot by your own side to start a riot.
Mm-hmm. Shooting random people that don't even have guns!
I just don't have guns, but that woman had turned to run away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was going down. Oh, well.
Right in the center.
Yeah. Come on, Cassian, take out this fucking sniper. Look at that like fucking smirk on his face. Oh shit, he's gonna kill her.
Put them out there.
Okay, so that was the final straw when Cyril saw the robots there, the droids, murder bots. Run as you knock her over. Oh!
You despicable, inhumane piece of garbage.
Oh shit.
So that's to give people a way through to get out, maybe? Because why did he do that?
To take out some of the Empire. Oh shit. There he can get his rage. He's gonna bite you.
I hope so. He knows how to fight at all. That's what you would do.
Well, he's just pure rage right now.
It's true. There you go, Cassian.
Oh! Oof. Shit. No, that can't be how he dies.
I don't think he's dead. But he's knocked out enough that Cassian can try and go back to what he was supposed to be doing. Or get the hell out of there.
Mm-hmm. I think get the hell out of there is the goal. Nope, he's alive. Now he's dead.
Now Will shows up, maybe?
Who are you? off! Hey, where's Trina? She ran, she was with us. We never had the chance. Where is she?
No.
They went for the radio. She might have been with them. Have to find our brother. Hey, what are you doing? I'm not
over,
leaving
dude.
without Trina. No. I've got to find her. Wilmot, stop. We have to leave. It's not far. We need a ride to the ship. Look at me.
Shit.
The droids.
Yep. No, Will. Cass, what are you guys doing?
Guys,
You
run!
can't get. Oh, thank God.
Who did that? Well done, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, now go drive that truck around a bit more. I think there are like 5 others.
You dead? I know you. I remember you. Thank you. I have to get to the HQ.
You had a lot of making up to do for.
No, we're leaving. I told you I can't. You go. I'll be alright. You'll see. Please. I can't leave her behind. Tell people what happened here, Cass. Thanks. Stolen sky. Wait! One last favor.
Gonna reprogram it?
Gonna get the data.
This is Palmer 1, making an emergency broadcast on all open channels. We are under siege. We're being slaughtered. The imperial murder of Gorman has begun. Thousands more on the streets, more every minute. We're being destroyed. This is Gorman reaching for any open channel that can hear me. If you believe in truth, if you have any faith left in truth, please mark this message and pass it forward. This is murder. They made this fire and led us to the slaughter. Now they expect us to die without knowing why. It's here today. Imperial ships are already landing across the sea. Is there no one who can help us? Is there no one?
Trina!
There's no one right now.
We're gonna let people know what happened. Help me.
Okay, you get the glory. Promotion.
You can go home a fucking hero. I don't feel bad for you, and I don't think you feel nearly bad enough.
Even as our fallen heroes are beginning their final journeys home, questions are being asked about how an insurrection of this scale could be mounted without the aid and support of outside rebel assistance. In the days to come, as the Imperial Martyrs of Gorman are mourned,
Imperial Martyrs of Gorman.
and the price we'll pay for our own safety.
Well, he said it was gonna be you're waiting for the heavy stuff, the sad stuff, and definitely hit.
So we were due a heartbreak, and man,
Yeah.
I was getting very choked up at the end of this one. This was not an easy watch. And it's made toughest because this doesn't happen in a galaxy far, far away.
Mhm.
This happens in the real world. This is mirroring what we as humans do to each other, and it's
Yeah, a lot to unpack in this one. I mean, Cyril's whole journey and then his I don't know, kind of the moment I've been waiting for is for him to, when he realizes what's going on and when he realizes kind of what the Empire is capable of and is really kind of doing behind the scenes, how would he then react, and how would he, what would he do? Would he try to rationalize it all, and kind of like how Deidre was doing? She's like, you know what, if we don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it, so it might as well be us, and it might as well be like us, getting the
wealth and the power and the glory.
Exactly. And that wasn't what he wanted. And man, at the end there, like, just such a sad character, and in like life for him. He goes at Cassian, has him dead to rights, and then Cassian asks, "Who are you?" And the realization of just like, man, like I've built this guy up as like my arch nemesis and rival, and thought about him like day and night, and like it's what's driven me, and this guy doesn't even know who the fuck I am, doesn't remember me. I haven't left a single mark on him. Like I felt like he maybe he's kind of pieced together. I was like, he looks kind of familiar, but man. And then he just gets shot at the end there, and man, I mean, yeah, just a sad character, sad story.
Yeah, I mean, the most heroic thing Cyril ever did was to walk away from the Empire.
Mm.
And like, when that moment happens, I as an audience member am like, this is his transformation story. Like, yes, he's seen the light, and yay, he's turning his back on the Empire. And once he does that and he kind of becomes a better person, I said, like, this is when the boy becomes a man, because he at least was, I think, taking some form of responsibility for himself and his actions at that moment. Whereas Deirdre's like, just following orders, we get the payoff. Like, everything was explained away. You could get Deirdre to do anything if you threw enough money and power at her. There's nothing I don't think that woman would do. But Cyril at least was, instead of it being what Deirdre was saying or what his mother was saying or because of Cassian, like, he finally was there and taking responsibility for what am I doing here and do I want to stay? And he walked away. And so he just wanted to be like, now I want you to live. Like, not that I was like, yay, hopefully he dies, but like, now I really want you to have a life and like, you can contribute and you can do good and like, yay, welcome to the good side. So it's sad that he dies. And yet at the same time, his death is so fitting for the life that he led. His, like, he was standing in the middle of absolute chaos and miraculously somehow not getting shot, just by sheer miracle, I think. And he then sees Cassian, and his rage for Cassian ultimately becomes his downfall, which is very fitting. He allowed his life to be consumed by this. He was obsessive over Cassian. And then that is the one thing he can't leave behind when he leaves the Empire behind. And so he sees him, he goes after him, and that ultimately is what leads to his death. And it's poetic that Cassian goes, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
I mean, just the final salt in the wound, to that. And it looked like Cyril may have been lowering the gun a little bit. Like, I think there was maybe a moment where he was perhaps not actually going to kill Cassian. But by that point, it didn't matter, and it was too late because, he was in somebody else's crosshairs at that moment then.
Yeah, well, I think, what I thought was going through his head was just like, all right, here the guy is. He's like, but everything I've kind of believed has just been shattered. So is this guy really the bad guy right now that I'm shooting? Like, is he any worse than what I am and what I've just caused and done? I mean, is he a pawn? Like I was a pawn? I think like so many emotions were going through his head. And then like that final, just who the hell are you? Was just a, what the fuck have I been doing with my life? As he was right before he got shot. Like, I feel like that was the last thing he thought before he died, which is just incredibly sad.
Yeah.
And with Deidre, like, I know you said you didn't feel sorry for her there at the end. And to me, I think that she did like or care for Cyril. I think that she kind of thought maybe he was also like a, I don't know, kindred spirit in the sense that like, oh, they're both just gonna like, do whatever it takes for the Empire, like, and like they're both ambitious and want to climb the ranks and whatnot. And when she saw that like he wasn't like that, and like I think maybe she knew deep down, and that's why she like hid all this stuff from him. Like she explained it away probably like to herself, being like, oh, he just like wouldn't be able to handle it, and I want to make sure like his head's in the game, and like he's a little bit inexperienced, and so again, just like the way she explained away like all the stuff that she was doing, and like somebody else would do it. And then when she sees that, I don't know, it just kind of all settles of what she's become and what she's done. And now I'm thinking all the times the stank face she had, I'm just like, was she just like chewing back the vomit in her mouth from like all this shit that she was doing, and she was just being like, well, this is what has to be done. Someone's got to do it. Might as well be me. And like, was she disgusted by what she had been doing this entire time? Like, maybe not the entire time, but like the last all with Gorman. Because even as she was telling the guy in charge about her plan for like Gorman, like what you needed to do, like she just seemed kind of like disgusted, like talking about it. Again, that just might be her face that she like, that she does, and she's honed as the character. But now like just seeing this part and seeing how it's like actually affected her, I don't feel sorry for her. Like it makes me think like, oh, okay, so there is like a human being in there, and there is someone that feels maybe regret, remorse, and shame, and then it makes me think back to all those moments. I'm just like, okay, she didn't want to be involved in this in the first place. Like she wanted to get somebody else, but like, nope, you got to do it because you were the one that they want, and you're the one that like pitched it. And now if you don't do it, they're going to kill you. And so, yeah, I don't know. It was just, like I said, a lot going on in this episode. I know, I think high, like maybe more highly of her than you do. I can always see how much you don't don't think this is her character, but I don't know. That was just my interpretation.
And I'm not saying your interpretation could be wrong. It could be entirely right. I still don't feel bad for her, and I still don't think she feels awful enough. And here's why. If she knows better and she's still doing it because I get a promotion, I get more power, I get more status, I get more money, I'm sorry, fuck her. If you have no principles whatsoever besides your own personal profit and glory, I don't feel bad for you when the shit hits the fan and you suffer. You've brought it on yourself. She's brought it on herself.
I'm not saying I feel bad for her. There's more to her than I thought. And like some of the things assumptions I had made, I think were incorrect as far as like her not caring about Cyril and her being like totally unfeeling and whatnot. Also, I think that like, unless you're a perfect person, you've done some bad things in your life. And I think that a lot of times when it happens, we explain it away. Not like on that scale, obviously, but like, there are things that you do that, I don't know, speeding. Everybody speeds. It's okay.
Sure. And like when the person cuts me off in traffic, I don't hope that they die. But when you cause a massacre and kill all the people, I know. I think it's fine if you do. Like, I don't feel bad for you anymore. There's a big difference between like, hey, we all screw up, and hey, she caused a massacre.
Yeah.
Those live in two different worlds. And you had said at one point, like, maybe she felt like she had to do this because her life was, in jeopardy, like as she climbed the ranks. That's the one area where I'm going to differ with you. I don't think that's the case with her. Now,
you don't think that when they came back from the meeting and she was saying to her commander guy or whatever, like the dude from Clone Wars and everything like that, the guy with the guy in charge of the ISB.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot his name, but like he was basically saying like, I got the impression that she had no choice in the matter as far as like once the decision was made that she was going to be the one to lead Gorman. That was it. And it's either you do that, you follow orders, or I don't know, imprisonment, death, pick your choice.
I didn't get the impression that it was imprisonment or death. I do think it was she could have walked away from the Empire. I think her career would have ended.
I don't think there's any walking away from the Empire when you're that like that involved with it. I don't think there's any.
That could be.
You know too much of it, and like they're not just gonna let you walk away. That's just
That could be.
And then Cassian crying at the end there because he knows Will's dead and is not coming back and no one's surviving this. And just everything that he saw too. Like, I mean, in the moment or whatever, Cassian's the soldier and is able to, survival instincts kick in and everything. But then I think, when things start to settle amongst the chaos, you play everything that just happened. It's just like, it hits you.
Yeah.
Adrenaline wears off.
Yeah. I mean, that's a very typical trauma response is that like once the adrenaline wears off and things settle, you start realizing what you've been through. That was seeing Cassian choke up, of course, was moving, and knowing that Will, I mean, maybe he doesn't die today. Maybe he stays to like resist a little bit longer in Gorman, but it seems pretty clear they're going to enact a complete and total genocide of Gorman. So like, he's not going to, if he doesn't get out soon, he's not getting out at all. What was getting me was her voice over the radio, her call for help, her description of what was happening. I mean, that was very tough to hear. And it was all accurate. And it was all what the Empire was doing. And it's infuriating that everybody's there going, the galaxy is watching. And then you have those paid off news reporters saying the martyrs of the Empire. I mean,
propaganda.
Yeah.
Yep. Propaganda machine is strong, and they planned this thing for years. And yeah, again, like I didn't realize that when Cyril went in, like with in that one room, like where like I don't know, the women and children were and whatnot, like the robots were. I was wondering why the robots were there at first. Like I didn't even think of them as like, oh yeah, okay, those are like murder droids that are gonna like. Why are they hiding them in there to like release them and finish off the job at the end there? And just all the little setups that they did, like when the troops arrive and Deidre's like, man, they sent a bunch of children. Yeah, because they don't want to sacrifice like their trained soldiers, and they want people to panic and like shot the one guy, and then there's like, okay, open fire, and like you said, the one person was like retreating and they shot her. It was really rough seeing the robot grab like the daughter and toss her.
Yeah.
And then just like her lifeless corpse, man. It was brutal.
As far as the Empire's designs, I'd say they pulled this off flawlessly.
Yeah.
The the truth of what happened was only getting out on like rebel radio. Obviously, people are trapped there and probably not getting off the planet. They got exactly what they wanted when it came to unrest. And there are plenty of dead Imperial soldiers, not that they seem to care at all about their own people dying, as you just said, but there are plenty of them to point at to say like, hey, look, we were victims too. Like we were just defending ourselves. You know, the sniper on the roof to kill a soldier first, you know, friendly fire, killing their own. They executed it perfectly for their aims. And I will be very curious to see what the aftermath of this is.
Yeah, agreed. Let us know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. And if you want our full uncut reactions and early ad-free access, check out Patreon. Links in the description of the video, also in a pinned comment. And thanks so much for checking out Andor with us, but you keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.